What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. This podcast is presented by Microsoft 365 Copilot. Before we get into all of the drama, because there is a ton today, we need to talk about the thing that is keeping everyone's lives organized right now, and that is Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Because what if you could add an AI assistant to your work without leaving your workflow? It's built into Microsoft Word, Excel, and Outlook. Copilot works where you work, helping you do so much more in the apps that you already use. So like in Word, Copilot helps turn those scattered notes into a first draft. In Excel, it generates insights from your data. And in Outlook, it cuts through the noise to get you up to speed faster. The apps you know go further with Copilot. It is so true. You can really get those summaries that you need from your emails where you got some long email. You're like, I can't read this whole thing. Well, they could just condense it, make it so easy, or really help to organize your thoughts. You have all these thoughts, you want to jot them down, and then Copilot can help you organize it all in Word. So it really is true. The apps just go so much further with Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Exactly, and you can learn more at m365copilot.com/work. Happy Friday, everybody. How are we feeling today?
Happy Friday. Good. I'm excited for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my oldest friends' weddings this weekend, so I'm very excited. And my parents are going to be up for it too, so I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm get to see them.
Nice.
And yeah, it's going to be nice. I mean, we're getting like July and April right now. It's been 85 degrees every day this week, which is lovely. Mm-hmm. And we'll just go back to
This is too hot for
cold.
me. I'll agree with Fran. I don't want to be the like. This is too much.
Well, this is a drastic jump.
Well, here's the thing. It's the AC thing.
Yeah.
In the buildings.
They had no choice. I think enough people were like,
Wait, they turned yours on?
Yeah, they turned our AC on. I think enough of my building was like, we can't have this. We can't have this much
I went
any
to sleep
longer.
with an ice pack on my neck.
Oh
my
no.
God.
I was dying.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe. I was
mean,
hitting my
you happy
inhalers
to
every
be
5
here right
minutes.
now?
Ugh.
What?
You happy to be in
I
the
said
air?
I might sleep in the studio tonight.
Wow. Well, just think only a few more days because next week the low is going to be 35 degrees
yeah,
again.
but I got to go all in May. Like I don't think they do till the end of May. My building.
You could do it. I have faith.
That it is hard when it's that late in the year. I think it was just like so many hot days in a row that just it wasn't gonna work. So, but which is nice because I did get to sleep with the air conditioning on.
Nice.
For the first time in a while. But no, other than that, I'm good. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah, me too. Matt's birthday's on Saturday. I'm so excited. Got some surprises. I booked a hotel with a couple's massage and then a dinner reservation for a restaurant he's really been wanting to go to. He talks about it all the time. And this is like the first time I was able to keep this in because I've held on to this for like 2 months now that I had this reservation. And every day I think about telling him. Every day I tease it a little bit more. And we are finally there. No, he doesn't know.
Oh, so are you not worried about this being out tomorrow?
No, he knows they're going to a dinner
No, but not.
reservation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
She didn't say
but
where
he's
it
not
is.
going to listen
Yeah.
to this episode tomorrow. I don't
I'm gonna
think.
text him, Marty. Really good episode.
Yeah,
today.
she also didn't say what the restaurant was.
Well, I feel like if he heard that, he'd probably know. No, like
No, she's been saying I got a big reservation for
No,
you.
but he said he really wants to go.
He does, but there's
there.
like a couple of spots he really
Okay,
wants to go to. So but I have held on and I haven't said it, and I'm so proud of myself because wow, there's been a couple of times where we've been laying in bed where I've been like,
I'm shocked too.
ooh, do you want to know? Ooh, no, I'm not telling you. Ooh, but I want to tell you. But no, maybe we can look at the menu. Ooh, no. So I'm really excited. But
no one loves dangling a surprise more than you.
I know both of us. We do it to each other, and then I'm like,
I got a surprise. I got a surprise.
Do you know the last time we talked about it together? We left you. We were
Yes.
with you. We left. I said, "Do you want to know?" He said, "No." He said, "Stop."
We went to get breakfast in Minneapolis, and she showed me the restaurant from across. Like she handed me her phone and was like, "This is the restaurant." He was sitting right there next to us. Like she loved. It's like this. Here, doesn't that smell good? You can't eat it yet.
I love building up the hype. I love it. But it's finally here. I've held on for so long. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. But yeah, the nice massage, a couple more surprises, and it'll be great. So I am so excited. I love celebrating people and their birthdays, and he just deserves it. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited. And honestly, I really want to go to this restaurant too. So
Yeah.
like obviously because he keeps
Well, it's a
being-
win for both
Well,
of
it's
you.
a win for both. He's like, wait, but are you
Yeah.
excited to? I'm like, oh my God. Of
course.
And I was with two of my friends yesterday, and one of them was like, oh, there's only one place in the city that I really want to go to right now, and said the restaurant. And I was like, that's where I'm taking Matt on Saturday.
Amazing.
And I was like bragging about having a reservation because I was like, ha, I've had it for 2 months. But yeah.
Well, now I'm curious where it is. Or what it
I'll tell
is.
you after.
Yeah.
But-
Don't worry. She'll tell you.
Don't worry. I have no problem telling you after. But I'm really so excited. And then we go to Italy on Wednesday. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. You're going to have the best time.
We really are. Like, and thank you to all of our lovely listeners who let me know that Florence is also known for their marble paper, because paper
Yes.
being the 1-year anniversary gift.
Right.
And I said, oh, I wish it was leather because of Florence, but turns out they're known for their paper as well.
Right.
Obviously.
Of course.
Of course. And
So
then
you could get, even that, you could even, there's paper in a leather bound book.
yes, but somebody also gave me a great idea that they
notebook.
said that their parents framed a menu from wherever they went for their anniversary, and that they've had it forever now. So wherever we go for dinner on the day of our anniversary, we're going to ask for a menu so that we could frame that for.
That's a
you
good
know?
idea too.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cute.
Yeah, it's so cute, right? I'm so excited.
My parents actually had that. My parents had that too, but it wasn't because of the anniversary, but like the restaurant they went to on their honeymoon.
Yes.
They had a big menu framed in
I
our
love
house
that.
for like forever. I don't know where it went, but somewhere.
Somewhere. So
Somewhere.
sweet. I
Yeah.
love that. So yeah, I'm so excited. But besides all of that, listen, yesterday, walking around the city, with my friend, waiting for some drama to drop. When's it gonna happen? Sit down to get my nails done. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Alex Cooper posts on her Instagram story about Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
And right before that, you passed by the window of the nail place and you were headed into a facial.
I was.
We waved to each other like we never see each other. It was like we were like jumping up and down, like, ah! And Fran texted me like, why did we just act like we never see each other? It was super exciting. I said it's like
I don't
seeing
know,
your...
there's something about seeing you also out and about in the city, because it's
Right.
like you're never out and
Because I
about
don't
in
like
the
get
city.
my nails done in the city.
No, you're in the city. It's either you're coming to work or we're like getting a meal somewhere.
Yeah, going
you
to
know?
dinner.
Yeah.
But I usually get my nails done in
Yeah.
Jersey, but I had to try your nail spot because my nail place is booked up. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on, but I had to try the nail spot. So I see you. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, like 5 minutes later, this drops, and I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, I can't use my hands that much right now, but I could see poor Fran is in a facial and
I had
has
no idea.
no idea that this is happening.
And I had like, just after a good facial, and you just have like, you feel kind of drunk when you get up,
yes.
because you're sort of like, I'm dozing off a little bit. I without fail will be like partially asleep. When I haven't been wearing it as much, but when I did wear my Aura ring very consistently, when I'd go in for a facial, I'd be like, did you take a nap? Like it would register me sleeping.
Wow.
So like I get up, I'm like, and I look at my phone. I was like, oh my God. I took one step outside the door and just like stopped on the sidewalk and had to read what everybody was sending. So
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Right. It just
lot's
dropped
going on.
midday. And now it's Thursday around 3 p.m. and we're sitting here and we're going, no video from Alix Earle yet.
No.
So,
I know.
if it happens over the weekend, everyone will hear about it on Monday because at this point, we don't have anything.
I know.
To-
And she keeps posting, doing all these other activities. So
She's at brunch today. Honey, where's the video?
she must be busy. She's in the office. She's at brunch. She's walking the dog.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like she cares. Like, she's not bothered because everybody is hounding her. Like, tell us. If she posts another TikTok that is not about this, which she hasn't, all the comments are going to be like, okay, but where's the
This has
vid?
to be like painful for Alex Cooper, like because you're just kind of like on edge.
Oh,
like,
she's making her
waiting for
sweat.
This.
She's
Like,
making her
that's what I'm
sweat.
saying.
Yeah.
Like that could be part of it. It's a
Noah
slow
and I
burn.
have really just dug too deep into the Drake versus Kendrick of this all.
I'm
sending
telling
each
you,
other
it's-
lyrics of like who's who, drop.
It's-
Like
I think I'm ready to lock in that Alex Cooper is Drake in this scenario, and Alix Earle is Kendrick.
we'll have to do a deeper dive on the lyrics.
I mean, and also it really, It really depends on what Earl says.
Yeah.
Because it's like everyone was so when the Drake and Kendrick, everyone was going back and forth. It really wasn't until what was the one song?
Kendrick was like, "You're a pedophile."
Yes.
And then and then
like it was like everyone was kind of like, "Oh, Kendrick's got nothing. This isn't." And then it was like, boom.
But there wasn't the element of like it felt as if the whole industry was against Drake, and it's like Drake's been top. He's been the top guy. Alex Cooper's been the top woman in this industry, and now it's like it's not just Alix Earle's the main one. She's Kendrick, but we got other people coming out of the woodwork too, being like
Noah said that Brianna was Metro Boomin. because Metro Boomin when he threw his 2 cents in and Drake was like, "Shut up."
Yeah, that's basically Alex Cooper's like, "Shut up." Back to Alix Earle.
It's just crazy.
It's
crazy. All right. Well, we'll get into the topics.
Talk about that. Yeah,
we got to get into that.
Oh, there is one more thing that I want to bring up. And, falls in line with a little Friday energy on a Friday presented by Acorns. But Joe Jonas has gotten himself into the vlog game. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's been posting YouTube videos. They're like short 5-minute, 7-minute vlogs. He did one for Coachella with Teddy Swims, and he did one for being in Orlando with Demi. And it's like him getting ready to go meet Demi, do sound check.
Like he's a camera guy?
Someone's filming. He's always with somebody.
You said this wasn't important news, as if this isn't the most important news I've heard all week.
You're looking at me. I'm shocked that you're so shocked by it.
I'm not shocked. I'm shocked that I didn't know.
Oh, no,
I'm shocked I didn't see.
He is vlogging.
I am a Joe Jonas stan.
I know, and
I gotta be honest.
You're going to love his vlogs.
I really
They're
have
short,
to,
sweet, and funny.
I have to come out right now as a Joe Jonas stan. I think we knew that it was there.
Yeah.
But I really am. I mean, man. And you know what he does? He does this thing. This thing. Where he throws his chin up and his neck comes out a little bit.
Yeah.
And he did it in the TikTok with Demi, I'm Mr. Charisma, baby, Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
And then he comes out, but he does this thing with his shoulders and his neck, and it's like, I'm fucking Joe Jonas in this motherfucker.
It's like Joe Jonas swag.
No, I just gave myself chills thinking about him. Like, my God.
Joe Jonas swag right there.
He's singing the national anthem at WWE.
Like, it truly doesn't matter how short he is, because he just has...
He has all of it.
He has the swag. He really does. I was walking around the city with Emma and Julie from Comments by Celebs yesterday, and they were like, "You know who the ideal person to run into right now would be? Joe Jonas."
Always.
I said, absolutely, it would be Joe Jonas, because, I would hope he would maybe remember me.
Yes.
I don't know, though. They meet so many people, but we've had a lot of time with them. And they were like, "Oh, he follows the account, Comments by Celebs." I'm like, "It'd be perfect if we ran into Joe Jonas right now." And
I don't think he'd look at you and be like, "Who are you again?" He'd be like, "I don't know. Do you remember Jonas Con?"
Yeah. Do you remember when we hosted Jonas Con? He just got that.
Yes.
And it's natural, You would think maybe he's trying hard, but he's not. That's naturally...
It's a natural suave.
That is naturally Joe.
Mm-hmm. And he's always had it.
It's his average Joe.
You're right. That is just average fucking Joe.
He's always had it.
Joe Jonas, a lot of charisma.
Yeah, he's got it all. And he was joking about his girlfriend in the vlog, and he was laughing about, he did make a Send It On joke. He was like, "I'm going with Demi to perform Friends for Change." He was like, "Haha, just kidding."
He's very in tune with
that. He's in the know. He's an internet guy. He gets all the jokes.
Humorous.
Yes. And there's
not only is he hot.
Yeah, he's funny.
And he's funny. And he's got a great voice. And not enough people appreciate his voice, because when he tries to do solo shit, it's like no one cares. And to me, it is rude. And by the way, I don't care either. And so I am talking to myself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I can go on and on about this, but I'll cut myself short.
No, yes. And it is funny. He joked in like him doing the WWE national anthem. I think he had said originally his team or whoever was like, showed it to him, and they were like, "Well, this is like a pass, right?" And he was like, "What? No, like, I'm doing this."
Did he do it with a lot of
No, he hasn't done it yet. It's this weekend, I think.
Do you think he's gonna do a body slam?
I feel like
they're
gonna he's got to be involved somehow.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but he was telling Big Rob about it. He was like, "You got to come, because I'm doing this," and they were laughing about it.
Isn't it funny when the team had to with this is an obvious no, and they're like, "Wait, yeah,
you're like, wait, I'm sorry.
Obvious, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's happened with us before.
It has. We're like, wait, backtrack. Absolutely, I would do that.
So 100%. So that gave me a good giggle.
Damn. You mind if I step out and watch?
Yeah. So they're short. It's like a 7-minute video.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's like him with Demi. You know, he gets to sing the lyrics on the line. You know, our love was tragical. He's like, that's not a word, is it?
Tragical. Oh my god,
That's the weird. That's
I just had snot pour out my nose. Tragical.
our love was tragical. Yeah, we had it all, destined to fall.
Tragical. That is crazy.
Yeah, and he was like, "That's definitely not a word, right?"
In the
And they were
words
like,
of
"No."
Harry Styles, that's an insane lyric.
Yes, but it worked at the time when they wrote the song in 2008. I think they just had to make it up.
I think you do have kind of a pass to make up words when you're making songs, though.
I agree.
You know,
Sometimes you just want to.
to a certain degree, of course. But I think that
just need it to
sometimes if
flow.
you need something to flow and you just want to throw in an AL or an LY or an ING.
Or it's like the pronunciation of it. People really like stretch out.
You know,
like
a
you say a word.
rapper could change the pronunciation to make things rhyme. I think Eminem has done that a ton.
Oh, yeah.
Nicki Minaj has done it a ton. Lil Wayne has done it a ton. It's just like to make things
Tragical really is a word, though.
tragical.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that you say it, it definitely is a word.
3
Well, it's
seconds
just like,
ago.
I think it's like the way it's said in the song. You're like, our love was tragic. You don't like necessarily think of it that way. But it's just
Tragical.
defined as a variant or archaic form of tragic.
Wait, but what about? Tragically
It
is a word.
Yes, it is less common in modern usage than tragic. Because it's like you would use it the same way as tragic.
Wow, that's tragical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that outfit is tragical.
Tragical. Yeah.
God, that haircut is tragical.
Our love was such a good fucking song. Ugh.
Tragical, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
But yeah, I just wanted to mention that I'm locked into Joe Jonas's vlogs, and he's in the game. He's doing it. He's got like the effects, little short, you know, nothing too
Subscribe,
long.
subscribe.
5 minutes, 7 minutes. Yeah. I wonder if it's probably on his own channel, right? Hey, I'm Joe Jonas. Welcome back to my channel.
For Matt's birthday, I'm gonna be like, got us a hotel room. Step inside.
Oh, it's actually on the Jonas
Walk
Brothers.
in. YouTube. It's just Joe Jonas's vlogs. This is what we're doing tonight, honey.
It's the Jonas Brothers YouTube, but the vlogs are just what I did today. Smiley face. That's what each vlog is called.
Oh my god, he's the new David Dobrik.
Yeah, look at him. Just looking in the camera in bed. He's going. Wait, let's see.
I
He
am
goes-
booked and busy later for 14 minutes.
Yeah.
He's literally the new David Dobrik.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone was like, I'm loving this vlog era, my king. Joe, keep vlogging.
I don't know what's going on, but it's almost bringing me to tears because I haven't had somebody in a long time that I could watch on YouTube's vlogs.
Yeah.
Like
The
back in
old way of vlogging it's gone.
it's gone. It's TikTok now, but like for a long amount of spent a lot of time on YouTube watching people's vlogs.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of like depressed and whatever and just like found myself watching way too many David
Yeah.
Dobrik vlogs at
Yep.
one point, you know.
I
Smoking
applaud
weed.
anyone-
But it's been a while
It's
since
hard.
I've really like got into some vlogs.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to do. I said I applaud anyone that still really grinds on the vlogs because it feels less like you get less recognition
for vlogging.
for vlogging. Like the views don't reflect all the hard work you put into the editing of the vlogs when people just like put short things out on TikTok and then they like blow up and get millions of views. And, you know,
Absolutely.
and then you go and you watch someone's vlog and you're like, wow, that was so great and well done and edited, but it has like 20,000 views. Meanwhile, like the clip that they put out from it has like 1 million. You know,
how
you're
many
like, what?
How many views does Joe have?
65K.
That's it for Joe Jonas?
65K. It did come out a day ago.
Right, but that's like
And they
by
want
a
us
day.
to be doing
well,
vlogs here.
Yeah.
Joe Jonas can't
65K.
even get.
Yeah, Joe
And the
Jonas
one-
can't even break 100.
Sorry, excuse me. The one from Coachella, 124K.
That seems low though. Like to be at Coachella as Joe Jonas.
And coming out to perform with Teddy Swims?
Yeah, guys. Here's the thing.
We're not yelling at you.
We're spreading the. Hey.
Oh, okay, honey, we're not yelling at you. We're just talking in general.
I'm spreading the good word because neither of you knew Joe Jonas was making
exactly.
vlogs.
He's
so-
not promoting it enough, clearly.
Would Nick get more views on his vlog?
But he posted on
Nick's
stories.
vlogs would be boring as all hell.
You know what? That's not even fair.
Kidding.
I didn't say it.
Yes,
I
you
posed
did.
a question. She
I
said
said it.
No, you said
He
it.
didn't say
but I'm saying
anything.
He posed.
By the way, you're getting in trouble for something I
No,
said.
I said
no,
it. Who would get more
that-
views?
that was-
Nick's would be boring. How dare you, Noah?
That was a instigating
No,
question.
it wasn't. I don't
Yes,
think so
it
at all.
was.
I think he genuinely.
I mean, I don't
think
know.
he were genuinely asking.
Nick's got more followers.
I think
right?
Nick would get
He
more
does.
views. I just think his would be more boring. He's not as
but Nick's not vlogging.
Nick is very.
If Nick started vlogging,
Clearly,
I'd be shocked.
Nick's not vlogging. We're just discussing the hypothetical. What? We literally brought up the hypothetical if he
That's what I'm
did
saying.
start vlogging.
If he did start vlogging,
She's like, it doesn't matter. He's not vlogging.
Hey, Nick's not vlogging.
I don't know. If he did start vlogging,
People would
he
watch.
Would yeah, and I don't even
They
think
watched
it
the
would-
first one.
I want to
Yeah,
take
he
back
put a
everything
lot
I
into
say
it.
about him being. He's not. That was a joke. He's not boring as hell. He is very funny. He's low key funny.
Yep.
Joe is more of like a showman in the sense of like he's loudly funny, whereas Nick is a little more shy.
Nick would
Yeah.
have like business meetings. Like it'd be very serious.
Yeah, Nick is like he's a little bit more serious, and he doesn't want to show his full
No,
cards.
Nick's got like the sarcastic, funny thing. Joe's like voted class clown.
Nick's
Yeah.
a straight
You know,
guy.
it's a
in the
different kind of
comedy.
humor.
Like it's at the other guys. Like Nick is Mark Wahlberg and Joe is Will Ferrell. You know what I'm saying?
I don't fully understand the comparison
Like
because
they
of my
need-
lack
like,
of knowledge for the
Nick
other guys.
is funny with like someone to bounce off of, like with his straight act.
Yes. Like Nick is funny when
Nick's a
he's
straight
making fun
guy.
of Kevin. And yes,
They
I
both
had
are.
to pull Kevin into the mix here. Now, Kevin, he's not vlogging, but he did have a show once upon a time.
Yeah.
He had a whole reality
He
show.
was in the reality TV game.
so he probably would be a good vlogger. And he's
Yeah.
got his kids and stuff. It'd be like, oh,
They'd probably want to vlog themselves.
they do. That would be good vlogging too.
Yeah. They all want to get into the vlog game. Joe's just on these side quests, like doing all these things solo. So I feel like they were like, hey, let's get this content out there.
Yeah, because he's like, well, the solo music's not working.
Yeah,
so what
Nick's
if I do
going to
solo
film
vlogging?
Nick's filming a movie right now. So like he's busy.
A rom-com. I saw
No,
it.
different.
Okay, but did you see the
Yes,
rom-com?
yes, he is going to be in a rom-com.
Do you
That
think-
sounded like the plot of Baby Daddy,
Yeah, do you think he's
right? Shit.
What's baby
Daddy?
What's
Big
baby,
Daddy?
What's baby
Big
daddy?
Daddy? Big Daddy. Big Daddy. That was a Freudian slip. Actually, I think Nick's starring in a new movie called My Baby Daddy. You see that one?
Directed by Francesca Mariano?
No, it's like a take on Big Daddy, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like single bachelor, like has to take care of his cousin's kid or
And
something.
he's playing the single bachelor. Because
Yes.
I'm wondering, like, what are the rules when it comes to him and Priyanka with like kissing other actors?
I don't
I'm
think
curious.
they probably
Show business.
have them. She was just in that. She was kissing Sam Hewen in that movie they were in.
Oh, right. No, I'm not like against either
Yeah.
way. I just am curious.
She's in the biz.
Yeah, she's in the biz. She gets it, I think. But there are some people now, like George Clooney recently said how he was like,
He's an old man.
Yeah,
now
I
he's,
think when
he's-
you get up there-
Yeah, he's like, at this point, I won't be kissing other
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Like, that's, I've drawn the line now.
Yeah, there's a couple other actresses who have said that too, where they're like,
Yeah.
I just don't need to
Did
do
you
that.
guys
Right.
know that Liam Neeson and Helen Mirren dated? I just saw a video. They were doing an interview the other day, and he was like so nice about,
pre Natasha Richardson.
like they were young. Like
Oh, wow. Acorns believes that everybody has the potential to be a great investor. That's why they make it so easy to start investing. With Acorns, you can sign up and give your money a chance to grow in 5 minutes. You can even start investing with just your spare change. Acorns will round every purchase you make up to the nearest dollar and automatically invest your spare change for you. And with the Acorns potential screen, you get a clear view of how your money could grow over time. Plus, you can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure that you're building towards your goals. It's so great. I have the Acorns app. It's so easy to just have it on so that I am rounding up on these purchases and using that spare change to invest. So ready to see your money's potential? Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Head to acorns.com/chicks or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided, potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/chicks.
Guys,
Must have been
I need to bring up something that I have actually held on to for months now that I kept meaning to bring up.
Okay.
And it just reminded me right now. I had no idea that Sarah Paulson and the mother from 2.5 Men were together.
Oh my God, yeah.
I had
For years.
guys,
Years.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
And I saw them step out at an award show together and was like,
Holland Taylor. They've
Yes.
been together for at least
For-
a decade.
for-
2015.
a long ass
Yeah.
Oh,
time.
I didn't even know that she.
Dated women, is that what you're
Yeah.
going to say?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
okay,
well,
but
long, awkward pause. Just
Yeah,
saying.
just
No, I
saying.
was just trying to think of the most polite way to say it.
yeah, but no, I just had no idea.
Yeah.
I was stunned. I said, these two are together for this long?
Yeah.
That's always very stunning. It's like when you found out that Maya Rudolph was with Paul Thomas Anderson.
Right.
And they have kids.
Right.
Wait,
You're like,
Sarah Paulson is with
with
an 83-year-old woman right
Yes!
now? What?
Yes.
The fuck?
yes.
They have a
Thank you.
32-year age gap.
Thank you for the
How
for
is this
the,
not talked about enough?
I know.
It's talked
I've
about.
seen
It's
the-
talked about plenty.
Is it? Because
Yes.
I was stunned.
Wait, I'm seeing these pictures and I feel like I've seen them before because they're at like the Emmys and stuff. But I
They-
probably
they
just saw
walk
like
every carpet
is that her
together.
mom? Like,
I thought she was bringing her aunt on the carpet. I said, they're dating?
why is this not like discussed?
It is.
Is it?
They
It's
talk
not
about.
enough.
They talk about.
Double
Each,
standard.
they
Double
talk
standard.
about
People
each
talk
other
about
all
Leo.
the time.
No,
Well, Leo's
no.
not dating a guy.
But will that change it? I don't think whether it's a guy, woman. Like,
this
I don't
is
think it should
this
change
is
the
a
fact
no.
that
This
it's
is a
kinda
But they
fucking
started dating.
large
They're
gap.
much. Neither of them were. Like Sarah Paulson wasn't 20 or in her teens when she started dating.
No,
Holland
no,
Taylor.
but
She's
it
an
is-
established adult.
Yes, they're both established adults, but it is quite the jump of an age gap.
No,
Like,
it absolutely is.
like-
yeah.
Holland Taylor being 83
Yeah.
and how old Sarah? It's
52,
it's,
51.
it is wild.
She was in her 80s and she was in her 40s.
It's
A
wild.
couple years.
They met at a dinner party where Paulson was and when Paulson was dating Cherry Jones, Paulson has said Taylor was the most exquisitely beautiful woman she'd ever seen.
What year? Like, was she like 70 at that point?
2015.
So she
Oh my
was
God.
when they-
73.
Or maybe they met before that, but they've been together since 2015.
This is stunning.
So you're just as stunned as I was.
Well,
'cause
first of all, I didn't know that she dated women. That doesn't really, like, that's not anything new or anything crazy. But you're dating an 83-year-old?
83-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
What?
It is wild. What else has Holland Taylor been in? Because I
A ton.
why do I know a ton for
Yeah.
sure?
Legally Blonde.
She's been in everything, but
Two and a
I,
Half
for
Men.
some reason, said 2.5 Men. Like
The
that's
Truman
where my
Show.
brain went. Oh, she's from Philly.
Yep.
Third born and last. Let's
Man.
see. She's been in the morning show. She was in Billions. But like, what about the early days of
Yeah,
Holland?
silent films.
Charlie Chaplin. Oh shit. Yeah, wow. Oh, Spy Kids. She's the grandma in Spy Kids.
Yeah. Yep.
She's the grandma in Spy Kids.
Yep.
That came out in 2002.
Yeah.
She played a grandma 25 years ago.
Yeah. During a 2020 interview,
I'm wearing a gray shirt. I'm
I'm
sweating
laughing.
through
Sarah
it.
Paulson because they have gotten a lot of backlash for their relationship.
Yeah.
And Jude said, I don't remember people going nuts about Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones in terms of their age difference. She said, I think people are fascinated by it because it's not so typical. Obviously, no.
Yeah. It's tragical.
Wait, so Holland Taylor was never married before or never had a partner like before?
I know, I think she did.
I'm on her Wikipedia. I don't see anything other than Sarah Paulson under partner.
You're
So I
looking
can't
for
find.
you're looking for
I
her,
can't find her
her
pre-partners.
dating history. No, I think she was also in like a previously long relationship before.
She has lived a very quiet personal life.
Yeah.
She didn't come out until later in life.
Yep.
but because she doesn't want to be defined by labels.
I mean, hey, she's winning in this scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You're dating like
Sarah
Sarah
Paulson.
Paulson. She's
Yeah.
only 50.
But they have like they beat to their own drum. Like I think they live separately. So they have their own like they're very independent lives, but they're also together and
Yes,
spend a lot
I
of
think
time
I
together.
remember
Like,
that.
but they still sort of have their own thing.
it is. It
Yeah.
is.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you, it is fascinating.
I'm
Bill
shocked you
Belichick's
didn't know
out here
that.
getting crucified.
I had no idea. What's the age gap between Bill and
I think
his-
it's actually more because he's like in his. It's
it-
probably like over 40. I think.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick and Jordan age gap.
What is that?
I mean, it doesn't. One doesn't make the other one like okay.
No,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like suddenly Bill
Right.
Belichick shouldn't be getting shit just because Holland
Yeah.
Taylor and Sarah Paulson are dating.
Yep.
Both are bizarre.
One healthy
Yeah, that's
age.
like 50-year age gap.
One healthy age gap relationship doesn't make all age gap relationships healthy.
Right.
People are-
there's 49 years
Yeah.
between
the
Belichick
the
and
new one that people
Yeah,
are really
and she's in her 20s.
yeah.
are really disgusted by is Tobey Maguire. He's dating like a 19.
Oh
or like
yeah, Tobey
something like-
Maguire is always dating some.
like, the
You
new
yeah.
guys
one,
know
they were
that
at this-
James Marsden's new girlfriend's like 27.
That's not as.
How old is
ridiculous.
James
Marsden's like 50 something.
He's like 50, I think. But like, I'm just saying, like,
Bro, it's 25
but
years.
27 isn't like a child, you know? Like 27.
No, but that's still 25 years.
He's
plus.
52.
Fran,
He's
that's not much
52.
younger than you.
Yeah, I could have been an option.
Yeah,
I'm probably
52,
too old for him.
52,
He's
27. That's
52.
not, it's big, but like in Hollywood, we've seen way crazier than that.
Well, Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor.
like,
Yeah.
like Leo is the same age.
Yeah, but
essentially,
Leo
and-
doesn't get to set the bar for every other
Yeah, no,
guy in the
no.
world.
No, I'm
It's
just
not
saying, like-
every other old ass guy can be like, well, I could date a girl in my 20s because Leo does it.
Right. No, listen, at the end of the day, I just like big age gap relationships to me. I'm just like, what do you have in common?
No, I agree.
And here's the thing. Sarah Paulson being 50-something years old, getting together with a 70-something-year-old Holland Taylor is, to me, a little bit different than an old man getting together with a young 20-something-year-old girl. It's
big time.
It's not creepy.
Big time.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's less creepy.
Yeah, well, we
Big
always
time.
talk about what's his face, kick-ass kid.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor
Yeah,
Johnson.
that's
creepy.
Yeah, I mean, he was like
He was
like
groomed.
18. Like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
She
yeah,
knew him
that's
before he was
wildly
even
different.
18.
Yeah. Anyway, shocking though. Still fascinating
It's
and
not
shocking.
maybe not creepy, but like probably the most stunned I've ever been
Yeah.
by a relationship.
It is definitely stunning. It is.
Those pictures are. Speak
is-
for
I just
themselves.
can't believe that
Yeah,
you.
it is
I'm just
stunning.
shocked at like Noah, who's been working like the chicks in the office.
But we've never talked about it.
I know. I'm just saying you've been working like the chicks on Instagram, like posting red carpet photos for so long. That's we've probably
I
our
probably
account has
thought that they
posted
were
it.
like on a show together.
yeah.
Like that's her mom. Like I don't know
By
who
the
that
way,
is.
I found out from our account. Like we posted a picture of them together, and I thought to myself, I'm pretty sure we did. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe
I
from
think
an
we
award
think
show
like
or
in a roundup
something.
at
Yeah,
award
I
show,
was
and I
like,
thought to
oh, like
myself,
co-stars.
I thought to myself,
Oh, she brought her mom. That's cute.
I was like, oh, they got a
Yeah.
close relationship. What movie did they do together? I didn't know.
Damn. Well, to bring it all back around, Nick Jonas will be starring in a new rom-com. He follows a carefree bachelor who, after unexpectedly inheriting his cousin's infant, faces a custody battle with the child's godmother during the holidays.
Thrilling.
So it's like a mix of baby daddy and baby daddy. I just did it again. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Big daddy and Big Daddy and what's
God, I just can't stop thinking about his big daddy.
I know. What's the movie with Katherine Heigl and Josh Duhamel?
Knocked up.
the-
No.
Life as We Know it.
Life as we know it.
A little mix of those.
Yeah.
You know,
Josh Duhamel, man.
you're battling for custody, and it's being directed by the guy who directed The Duff.
Oh.
Love that movie.
Good movie.
One of my favorites.
Same. Oh, we love that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Baby Daddy coming
Yeah.
soon.
So it seems this project is untitled. I have a name. If
In
you
case-
want it.
In case you want to call us up. Damn.
Although it does seem like around the holidays it has some sort of holiday feel to it. But he's in Vancouver filming, I think, another holiday movie. just going to become the king of holidays.
Yeah.
Holiday movies. I think the movie that they're filming right now is called The White Elephant.
Yes, it is.
Which is, the game that we all play around the time, around
that time. Around that time when we're exchanging gifts.
Yeah. There's actually another movie called The White Elephant with Bruce Willis.
Battle of the Titles.
That came out in 2022.
Call it Yankee Swap.
You call it Yankee Swap?
Yeah.
Well, they're two different games.
Yeah.
Are they?
White Elephant and Yankee Swap are two different games.
What's the difference?
Look it up.
But Yankee Swap, we just like, it's the same idea where like you all bring gifts and then you go around, like you pull a ticket and then you can steal other people's gifts.
I think they're very similar.
That is White Elephant.
I think they're kind of the same.
Yeah, look it up.
Nick Jonas and Catherine Newton are White Elephant. It's a holiday horror film. So he's covering all the holiday genres. Yeah. Holiday horror, holiday rom-com.
I have to be completely honest,
holiday horror.
No. And I have to be honest.
I don't want any horror in my holiday.
No. And when you are like going down the path of doing holiday movies and horror movies and then you combine them together, it's like, Nick, are you struggling?
I know.
What's going on?
I really want to see the movie that he has coming out with Paul Rudd. Did you see the trailer for that? That looks really good.
Yeah, that looks good.
This is the, it says White Elephant and Yankee Swap are essentially the same stealing-based gift exchange game, but they differ in tone and intent. White Elephant centers on humorous humorous, useless, or gag gifts aimed at producing laughs, while Yankee Swap typically focuses on useful, high quality, or desirable gifts. So
big ticket item.
You're classy.
Yeah.
Keep it classy.
Right. So Yankee Swap, you're someone.
Honestly, though, like they're not like
someone's getting like a new pair of AirPods that everyone's fighting over.
Yeah, but honestly, we're probably
I'm sure you have a limit.
Yeah, it's not anything. I mean, at least when we've played it, it's nothing like crazy. I think they're the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just
White
about,
Elephant is like,
family.
someone could get like a
imagine
whoopee
like
cushion.
Your family's like, guys, big news. We're switching to Yankee Swap this year.
Which means all the gifts must be upgraded.
Group text goes out. We are no longer doing White Elephant.
No more humorous, useless, or gag gifts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
use your Christmas bonuses wisely this season. All right, let's get into today's show. Fran, it's going to be dangerous when you're out on Monday and me and Noah talk for 40 minutes about Sarah Paulson and Mary Holland.
Yeah.
Mary Holland Taylor. Mary Holland Nader.
That's a Jeff D. Lowe question.
Yeah, wow. All right. Let's get into the topics. We're going to be talking about the Alix versus Brianna chicken fry drama that's going on. Patrick Schwarzenegger has now been announced that he will be playing Gus in Beach Read, Emily Henry's book that is getting a movie adaptation. And why am I blanking?
Ticketmaster and Olivia Rodrigo.
Ticketmaster, yes. And Ticketmaster is a monopoly, and Olivia Rodrigo seen out on maybe a date with Geese, not to be confused.
Not to be confused with Goose.
His name is Cameron Winter.
No, his name is Cameron. His band is called Geese. But there is also
a band called
Goose. Like this guy is in a band called Geese,
but
there's also a band that's called Goose.
And
they're both very popular.
Very popular, and
this can be the drama next.
Yeah,
Goose
there's not enough geese for the both.
No, clearly not. All right, let's get into it. Truly is doing something extra fun. They just dropped these limited edition 24-ounce wild berry cans, and they're not just drinks, they're basically collectibles. Each can is designed around a different city, so it's cute, unique, and also a little bit competitive because you kind of want to collect them all. And if you do collect them all and get the full set, you can even enter to win exclusive U.S. soccer merch, which is pretty cool. So right now, I got one of the Dallas cans in my hand. We got a couple other cities up here, and if you collect them all, you could enter to win merch. Also, quick reminder, Truly is the official hard seltzer of U.S. soccer, so they're really leaning into the whole game day energy, making everything feel more social and more fun. And obviously, you're still getting everything you love about Truly, which is the super light, super refreshing, only 100 calories and 1 gram of sugar, so you can keep the vibes going. Go grab the Truly 24-ounce wild berry collectible cans at a local store and see how many you can find. So as we slightly discussed, Alex Cooper posted on her Instagram calling out Brianna Chicken Fry, being like, I don't know why you're getting involved with this, saying she's gonna destroy me. We have never met. Here are DMs. Blah blah blah. I've never invited you on Call Her Daddy. The whole thing.
Yeah.
She posted their DMs. Here's where Alex Cooper went wrong. You got to make sure you never met. You got to make sure you never met, because now everyone is posting when Alex Cooper went on BFFs
Right.
in person with Brianna.
Right.
So it's like people are just picking that one thing now.
Although, like, does that really change
No,
anything she's saying?
no, it doesn't. It doesn't change the
but
sentiment
she had
of
to
what
be like,
she's
oh
saying.
yeah, by the way, we did meet one time.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And when you drop like a post like that, like boom, and then you got to go back and be like, by the way, we met one time. That like, ooh, it takes away like
Also, like, she did the thing, which is the worst thing in the world, where you post something and then realize there's a typo, and then you delete it for the typo. Like, she took everything. She posted all those stories and then took them all down.
Yeah.
And people were like, why did she delete everything?
So it kind of takes the air out of the tire a little bit when you got to be like, wait, never mind, we did meet that one time.
Yeah.
Because immediately people started clipping the show, being like, you guys did meet in person, the whole thing. Basically, like, Brianna, she commented on our post being like, ew, about Alex Cooper. She's commented on a couple other TikToks as well. And then got on her Instagram story to respond back to Alex Cooper's post, being like, just basically saying that this, I liked you and was a fan of you before I found out the things about you, and like you're a mean girl, and mentioned how when the whole thing happened with Grace, that Dave called Bree and said that Alex said like, I don't give a shit about you or Grace, I'm just trying to make money, which is like, duh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, did anyone think that she cared about them? I think it was pretty obvious that she was like, I'm just trying to make a bag right now, and I'm gonna hire Grace so that my company gets some publicity and we get a little money and that type of thing. So I feel like that was pretty obvious. But she went on to say that she's just like a mean girl and she doesn't like her, and that Alix Earle had told her everything that she did to her 2 years ago at the Super Bowl. And then Hallie Batchelder, I always forget how to, or don't know how to pronounce her last name, but then she jumped on her Instagram story and basically said like, the commentary that's happening online is disgusting, disturbing, like, lay off my girl AC. So this is interesting because she has a show at Unwell. She works at Unwell. Hallie is good friends with Alex Cooper, but she's also good friends with Brie.
Yeah.
And they've been hanging out a lot together.
I think they were
at Coachella together.
Seemingly they were spend every day together at Coachella.
Yeah, they've been spending a lot of time together. So then she jumps on and puts that on her Instagram story. So at this point, though, I need Alix Earle to let us know what happened, because everyone's forming an opinion right now.
Yep.
I feel like we need Alix Earle to tell us what happened so that we can form an educated opinion on what went down, if it was right, if it was wrong, where, because at this point, it's just a lot of he said, she said. Yeah. And Alix Earle's just going on living her life, and everyone else is freaking out, and she's kind of like, eh.
Yeah. Because at this point, I'm going to need more from Earle, or else this is a whole big nothing to me. Because to be honest, like, this between Brie and Cooper is like, oh, you're a mean girl. Like she keeps calling her a mean girl. I'm like, okay. There's mean people out there. Like, that to me isn't like cause for people to be up in arms.
Because at this point,
she
Alex
can
Cooper
be
has
mean
had
sometimes. I don't really find that to be like a groundbreaking thing. And also, so many people get like the mean girl label when she's just trying to run a business and get shit done and like make those kinds of decisions.
That's why we need to know what happened, because there could be, if you throw out mean girl allegations, right?
Yeah.
I need to know what was mean. Is it like really, really mean? Like, and then if so, then that's, fucked up. But if it's not, if it's more just like running a business and whatever, and you're right.
If it's more just like being cutthroat.
Right.
Then yeah, and cutting things and saying it how it is and being brutally honest, and you get offended. I don't know if that's, I don't know. Here's where I'm like getting confused now, because it just feels that the longer Earle doesn't say anything, it's like, well, then what is it that you have? Because if it is just like, we didn't get along and I don't like her now as a person, that happens, and that's fine. And like, I just think if that was the case, Earle looked up to Cooper for a long time. It's kind of what we were saying with Dave. And not to be like crockety old lady here, but like there's a difference. Someone coming out in this younger generation coming out and like having their first quote unquote job or like having to deal with a boss or whatever could be like, oh, she's a mean boss. But in reality, maybe not mean, just like intense and strong and like doesn't take any BS.
And there is a conversation to be had about that when it comes to women getting the label of being like a bitch or something in business when really they're just putting their foot down and running a business, So I think that this is why we need information, because now people are running rampant and it's like a big takedown and it's like, well, what is what is the
meat of this? What is the source of it?
Because it might be becoming bigger than what it actually is.
Exactly. And that's going to hurt Earle.
Yeah, and I feel like that is kind of where we're at right now, that it feels maybe bigger than what happened, unless something crazy really did happen and she is waiting to say what it is. Yeah. And in that case, we'll find out. But right now it feels like to me that I'm just waiting to know what happened before I make an opinion on because everyone's like, whose side are you on? It's like, well, I don't know if there's a side to be on yet because we don't know, like we
don't
need
really
both,
know
we need both sides of the story to be like, this is that, because it's just a lot of like throwing things out right now without knowing what Alix Earle has to say.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't really love what Cooper did in regards to Brie either, because it's like lots of people have had things to say about Cooper online. I don't know why it was what Brie was saying to be the one to get her
it's
to.
It's gotta be because she's connected to Dave and like Dave's like.
I suppose, but it's just like I don't know. That's weird to me, and posting just being like, here's all of our DMs, I think is also kind of a lame maneuver because and what Brie said, and I'm with her on this, like. Just because I was nice to you at some point doesn't mean I like you now. Like she's posting DMs from 4 years ago was where they started talking, 2022. It's like, yeah, I had a different opinion of you then. I now think differently of you now. And Brie compared it to like Zach Bryan posting texts when they were together. It's like, yeah, well, when we were together, I was fucking nice to you. Like, I don't know what, like, when, that's what, you're catching me in some big lie that I'm like lying that I think, or whatever, that like, now I've changed my tune. People are allowed to change their tune. You could be really nice to Alix Cooper and her DMs and then find something out about her and be like, oh shit, I don't really fuck with that. Now I don't like her.
Yeah.
And I just don't really think that like, I don't really think Cooper needed to post the DMs like that. It was kind of,
I don't know how productive
bizarre
that was.
To me.
And she also mentioned at the beginning of her statement, like, this girl on girl shit needs to stop. Okay, but then here's all my DMs. So it was kind of, I don't know. And also,
girl on girl shit needs to stop, but here's
all my DMs.
But here's all my DMs, and now you guys like can pit us against each other even more.
Yes, and also like I think Alix Cooper has to know how the internet treats Brianna Chicken Fry sometimes, and it kind of felt like, all right,
easy target,
get off my back now. Here, go at Brie.
Yeah,
and so I felt like it just was, it was juicy.
Yeah,
but it was like probably unnecessary because it's more about Alix and Alix. Brianna was commenting and stuff, but she clearly knows.
Everybody's commenting.
Everybody's commenting on it.
Everyone's got something. Like everyone's got a story. Everybody's got something to say.
There are so many people commenting on this.
You don't see Alix Cooper making a direct video about Bravo Mom, the woman who basically started this whole thing in the first place.
She didn't make a direct comment about Dave. Who's been. It's like.
So I don't know. That felt a little unnecessary.
Keep saying he's like neutral though.
Well, yeah, Dave's like, I like all of them. Like, so it's just, but it's just like it is interesting because whatever Earle has, you'd think Cooper would know what it is. If they had some big fight, you think Cooper would know. But maybe not, or Cooper is underestimating what it is because it really seems like she's like sitting back in her chair like, I'm waiting, bitch. Like, post it. Let me see what you got. And it's like, oh, well, if it was bad, I don't think you'd be doing that or posting on your story like, by the way, this isn't a PR, and it's not a PR stunt. Like, it's,
Yeah.
Very strong statements coming out of the Cooper camp.
Right.
Which is interesting when we're still waiting to hear everything that Earle has to say if she ever says it. Really, all she's posted is a video of her sister and Sally coming into her room Monday morning, Coachella. She's asleep, being like, hey, you guys see this TikTok? And playing Cooper's TikTok for her.
And she said that it made her day.
Yeah, and the video ends with her being like, that just made my day. Like pulling out her phone and being like, that just made my day. So you would think posting that means like, oh, you're rubbing your hands
Like
together.
she was
Like,
ready.
let's go.
Yeah.
And we still don't have anything. We're probably going to finish fucking recording and something's going to happen.
Right.
But that's, and that is always how it goes.
I will say though, Brianna just can't stop collecting tea at the Super Bowls, huh? Because
I know.
my goodness, Alix
I know.
Earle, West, and Amanda.
Yeah.
I'm like, everyone's telling Brie everything at the Super Bowls.
I will say it is a gossip fest at the Super Bowl.
It must be. I haven't been to the Super Bowl in years.
But think about when we were at the Super Bowl. Like
it
was a gossip fest
God,
then too.
I'm still talking about the stories from years ago. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we're still holding on to shit from years ago.
We are, which is why it's like every year.
You're right. Every year. And now, especially with social media running rampant. But
every year crazy shit is happening. So I don't know. But
and then Brianna posted "Call Me Mommy." Like she clearly doesn't care. Like she's like, listen, she's like used to this. She's I'm used to.
Yeah, I feel at this point Brie finds herself in the mix.
Yeah,
and then there's like a 5 seconds of like, why the fuck am I in the mix? And then then she's like, well, I guess I'll use this to my advantage.
Right. She's like, wait, what am I doing here? But call me mommy.
Exactly. Normally, I really am not in agreement with Bethany Frankel, but she did post a long video about this, and just like one of her points of, and she doesn't. I don't think she really knows Earl that well. It seems like she knows Cooper more, and was just speaking to like her work ethic and all these things. But she was just like, this is just a narrative for women. Like, men don't have business deals fall apart, and they're going, oh, that guy's not a guy's guy, and you're like, yeah, that is so true. So it's like, but that's really going off of if this is just business gone sour.
I saw Paige and Hannah talk about this on Giggly Squad, where they were like, we are done with the phrase girls girl.
Yeah,
because people don't even know what they are
don't.
using it for anymore.
Totally.
They are just throwing out, she's a girl's girl, or she's not a girl's girl.
Right. Or you're saying, I'm a girl's girl in defense of bad actions.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Or she's not a girl's girl when someone's just making a decision like business-wise. So I really just want to know everything that happened to give my opinion on whose side I'm on, because at this point, I don't feel like I can say whether or not it's this person or that person.
We're speculating
because
completely.
It's all speculation.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
And I wish I knew.
I know. And Earl really is so sweet, and in our limited limited interactions with her, she's been nothing but so lovely.
Yeah.
And so I that's why I think it's hard, because I think a lot of people feel that way about her, and
she
they want
seem very genuine.
Yeah, and you want to stick up for somebody like that. You want to be like, hey, I want to be in their corner, because they don't deserve to be mistreated in any way. But at the same time, it's like, if it really was business gone sour, that doesn't make Alex Cooper some big giant evil mean girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we'll I don't know. Well, it's gonna be.
I'm kind of
as the minutes go by, I'm like, Earl's not going to do anything, and in a week, everyone's going to forget about this.
And I wonder if that is a power move or not. To just not say anything at all anymore.
Right.
Or are people going to be like, wait, what? Why did we get into this?
Or hold it over her head, where like one day I could tell everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a
I do think
I agree. I agree.
At this point, I think she has to, because she can never post a TikTok again without the comments being like, tell us what happened. Like the next TikTok she posts, she has not posted since the reaction video, is going to be that.
Yeah,
so.
It's also kind of like unfair to like insinuate that she's a bad person and then not actually back it up with anything. Like,
we need to know. We need to know what it is that's going on. But it's like Brie dangled that in front of everyone, being like, she told me the Super Bowl, and we're like, tell us. But obviously she could never. She's friends with her. You're not gonna. It's not, like she said. It's not her place
story to tell.
It's not her story to tell. So she wouldn't do that, which is very fair. But it was interesting that, everyone seemed to be getting into the mix yesterday.
Yep.
But I saw people messaging us like, you've met them all. How do you feel? I'm like, we're just.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we're in the same camp as everybody else of not knowing what happened.
Yeah, sure, we met all of them. I don't know what's going on behind
I have
the doors of Cooper and Earl.
I have no idea.
That door is locked.
We are not in the firm. We don't know.
We are not part of that firm.
We do not know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and Bree had some good banter about Amanda and West when that was all happening. We were texting about it, laughing about Dave just like saying everything that Brianna tells him every second. But this one is a little closer to home for Bree, so we can't. She's not gonna tell us what happened.
Also, I'm like, I do laugh because I'm like, Bree, you actually can't blame Dave on this one now because now time and time again, like you know how Dave operates. Mm-hmm. Like you can't expect. This is not. It's actually on you now. It's like fool me once,
like
shame on fool me twice. It's like like you can't DM Dave and be like she's going to destroy her and not think that Dave is going to be like Bree said she's going to destroy her.
You have to
like that Dave's gonna do that.
Any text you send to him, any secret you tell him, anything you tell him can and will
be used against you in a court of law.
It is going to, and he definitely has kept in some things for people, I assume.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if it's juicy shit, he's gonna get out there and run to his seat by the ocean.
If it was something that wasn't like currently blowing up, then sure. But he's like in the process of filming himself, and you're like, she's gonna destroy her. It's like, well, that's going in the next video.
Yeah, he's like, perfect. I got another message to throw in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So we shall see.
Clock's ticking.
If we get a response.
Yep. It's time to say goodbye to dry, scratchy toilet paper and hello to clean with perfectly moist, actually cleansing Good Wipes. Good Wipes are amazing because they're actually flushable. They're made with plant-based fibers so they break down easily so you don't have to worry about flushing something that you're not supposed to. Made for sensitive skin, so they got clean ingredients that are safe for sensitive skin. A lot of wipes can cause really brutal irritations and discomfort and redness. Good Wipes are extremely gentle and they are super soft. So they have that amazing soft texture, no greasiness or real weird film, and they're definitely better than a dry, scratchy toilet paper. Good Wipes and Olipop have teamed up to launch a Walmart exclusive body wipe. It's the gut and butt collab that just makes sense. Your very own peachy clean dream team. You can only find this new collab at Walmart, so head to Walmart to grab the Good Wipes, Olipop, collab, the peaches and cream wipes. Your peach will thank you. So grab the new peaches and cream or any other Good Wipes item at Walmart so you can upgrade your restroom routine and see how it feels to actually be clean. Buy any 2 packs of Good Wipes at Walmart or Walmart.com, text them your receipt, and get reimbursed almost immediately for one of them. For more details, head to goodwipes.com/CITO. Again, that's goodwipes.com/CITO to snag a free pack of Good Wipes from Walmart.
Moving on, Olivia Rodrigo seen out with Cameron from Geese. I'm trying to get all the names correctly here. It's not Goose.
Cameron Winter
from Geese.
Lead singer?
Lead singer.
I think people were confused if her
He also has a solo career, if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Right. I think people were wondering if her and Louis Partridge were still dating.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
This seems like no, right?
Yeah, it seems like we got the confirmation.
What is that guy from?
He's an actor.
He's an actor. Yeah. Cameron Winter, I can't believe I'm looking at people that were born like past 2000.
He's not that young though, is he?
No, he's 24.
Yeah.
But that's young. But yeah, he's a Brooklyn guy. That's it.
Honestly, I don't have much to say about this. Like, I'm like, okay.
In high school, he formed a band, Geese, with his friends from school.
Hell yeah.
And they're still very much a band.
Geese is such a band name.
I think
saw Sabrina
Geese
Carpenter
just
was watching
performed-
them at Coachella.
What?
Sabrina Carpenter was like in the audience at Coachella watching them.
I was going to say, they performed at Coachella.
Well, did you see that they
right?
covered Baby by Justin Bieber? It's actually pretty good.
Oh, I didn't see. Are they're characterized as indie rock. Is that what you would put them in?
I'm not too well versed. Like I've listened to
post-punk,
some of his songs,
experimental rock.
Then I like some of their songs. I like some of his solo songs, but there are a lot of songs where it's like full on like yelling, screeching, and like crazy.
There's some heavy metal stuff in there.
But I would definitely say indie rock is.
Wow, they've
accurate.
released 4 albums.
They're all like like if you're looking into like the pitch for, not that that matters, but like very highly acclaimed, like in the music world.
Very well
People
respected.
are like, oh, he's like the Bob Dylan of our time, like
oh,
in the music world.
Wow.
Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo caught a good one. Now there is a band called Goose,
There is a band called Goose.
and Goose is also an American rock band.
They're more of like they're like a Grateful
Goose
Dead
is like
type.
a jam, more jam
Yeah,
bandy.
jam
Like
band.
Joe likes Goose.
Yeah.
And a Goose I heard of. Having a band called Goose and a band called Geese.
I feel like Geese makes more sense because it's
Multiple
plural.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Goose, it's like, is it one guy?
Right,
or-
you're just all Goose. I'm Goose.
I'm going to see Goose. I'm going to see
Yeah,
Geese.
but it's Coldplay. It's not the Coldplays.
Wait,
It's like one guy. There's multiple guys in Coldplay.
Right.
But it's a singular word.
I've honestly never really thought too deeply about what is Coldplay. Like, where does that
To
come
be honest,
from?
when Coldplay was the first example that came into my mind, I was like, why are they called
But like, what is
Coldplay?
that? What is Coldplay?
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Is it
know.
like-
I don't know what the name origin of Coldplay is.
Coldplay meaning. Coldplay's name has no deep hidden meaning. The band
you go.
adopted it from a classmate. Yeah, this
That's it,
says there's
Coldplay.
no meaning behind it.
Yeah. But I'm saying
Oh.
there's plenty of bands that have a singular.
But it'd be like Beatle or the Beatles.
Yeah, no, right. Well, yeah.
The Rolling Stone
No, they're
or
the
the Rolling
Stones.
Stones.
The Stones, the Beatles, the Foo Fighters,
Yeah, there's no,
I'm looking this up now. I'm very interested. Queen.
Queen.
that's
Oh,
yeah.
That's
Not
one.
Queens.
Not
Like
the Queens.
Van Halen, you always think that's like one, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Tame Impala is one of those where people think it's like a huge band, but it's
Yeah.
that one actually it's the opposite.
I feel like
ABBA. It's not the ABBAs.
Yeah, I feel like Queen is the best example of that.
Queen
'cause
is a
it's
good
not
one.
the Queens.
Queen, not Queens. It's just
One
singular
queen.
queen.
Yeah, but I feel like Freddie
is
Mercury
singular,
really
one goose.
encapsulates like the meaning of
Verse Geese. But yeah, he was spotted out to dinner with.
Was that on
With
Sunset?
Olivia.
Or am I making that up? The picture, I was like, does that?
It was in L.A.
It kind of looked like that restaurant that we had gone to.
Blondie.
Blondie.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Led Zeppelin.
No,
but
that's
that,
like
But that one, I thought.
no one's
Led
like who's led.
No. I thought when I was a kid, I was like Led Zeppelin. He's a guy.
I guess
Totally.
Yeah.
Thought that was a name for sure.
U2? No.
Bon Jovi.
That one I
Yeah.
thought was a guy. Well, it is
'cause
a
he
guy.
is a
well,
guy.
it is, but the
the
band, is
band
called Bon Jovi.
But then, like, I guess that you wouldn't count that because it's just like the Bon Jovi's band.
No. The band, they're called Bon Jovi.
I know, but that's his
band.
name. So it's like that'd be like John Mayer's band is called the John Mayer Trio. Like,
Yeah, but
But they'll
John-
be like that
but that's
song's
not
by
his-
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
And it's the whole band.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
band. It's not just
But I guess that one's a little less. I see what you mean there.
interesting.
yeah.
Naming bands.
Leonard Skinnard.
Right.
That
That's a
one
good
is like
one.
that sounds like a guy.
Right. I feel like there's probably a bunch of
The Almond Brothers. There's multiple brothers.
yeah. Now I was trying to think country.
I'm not really.
Florida Georgia Line.
What about
It's
rap
two people.
or hip hop? The Black Eyed Peas. There's
Well,
one.
now you're naming plurals.
No, I know. I'm just saying like. I'm saying they all plural. Like they're not the Black
Yeah, no,
Eyed
there's
Pea.
a lot. Yeah.
G Unit. G Unit is a group of rappers.
But if it's a unit, that is plural.
True,
in
true,
this
Right,
case.
true,
unit,
true.
yeah.
But G Unit sounds like when 50 Cent
Outcast, that's one.
when 50 Cent used to be like G Unit,
Yeah.
you used to think like his nickname was G Unit,
Yeah.
or at least I used to think that.
One Direction.
Yeah,
there's
there's
only
there's
one
only
direction.
One
direction.
Direction.
The Backstreet Boys.
not the One
Not the
Directions.
Backstreet Boy. In Sync.
yeah.
Wow, we could just go on for days.
Yeah, we could. But no, anyway, Olivia went out. It seemed like they were just on a stroll. What they got in a dinner date in LA.
Maybe they're collabing.
I wonder if this was like, I wonder if this came out of the Coachella performance. Maybe
I
someone
don't-
was like, hey, you got to meet Olivia.
I don't think she was she at Coachella, but
I don't think she was,
I
but
think
you
that
never
I saw
know.
somewhere that she was at a show of theirs in Paris recently.
Ooh.
So maybe this has been ongoing.
The pair could be seen smiling as they returned to their car after their meal.
Wait, what's the band that Bruno Mars is in?
Oh, Silk Sonic.
Silk Sonic.
No, that's not what I was
Anderson
thinking
.Paak.
of.
Oh, with Anderson. Oh.
Anderson .Paak.
Well,
That's one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that, that can't be his actual name though.
No,
I
but
mean,
that's
Anderson
just
is,
him,
but-
right?
It's just Anderson .Paak.
Yeah,
is
Anderson
Paak
.Paak
is
is just an okay. I thought
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak maybe had a
had
a band.
No,
had another some
Anderson
people in
.Paak.
it.
Okay, the stage name.
A pack of Andersons.
His name is Brandon .Paak Anderson. Interesting.
Yeah, okay.
They
That's,
really switched that up.
Yeah.
Didn't like Brandon.
Yeah. If anything, I think that this is just confirmed that the back and forth with Louis Partridge, because I think there was like, oh, did they break up? Did they get back together? Did they break up? This kind of answers that question. Feels like they must have completely broken up.
Yeah, we
and
got
now
an answer.
She's back dating.
Patrick Schwarzenegger has been cast as Gus
Yeah.
in Beach Read. How do you feel? I haven't read that book, so what's the take on it?
Here's the thing. Book talk is up in arms.
They don't like this.
Oh my God, girls are screaming into their TikToks.
Really?
It's all over
They're
my
so
For You.
upset?
Oh my God, they're yelling, Patrick Schwarzenegger for Gus. I refuse to see this movie. They're screaming.
What is
They're
Gus's
screaming.
characteristics?
I will tell you what his description
like
is
a
in the book.
brooding writer, right?
Yeah, yes, but he's also like just physically not the same.
He's been pretty quiet since White Lotus.
They just started filming in the south of France this week.
Yeah.
Did you see the plot of it?
Yeah, Cannes
That's cool.
Film
I like
Festival.
that.
I like
Yeah.
it too.
Oh, for White Lotus?
Yeah, it's going to take place during the Cannes Film
Like it's
Festival
like all
week.
people that
Yeah,
are
like actors
guests
and
and
stuff.
stuff of that. Give me a
Um,
good cameo, like George Clooney walks by.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
I gotta find. Maybe I should just look
You
up.
think
Weather's
that-
looking nice in
Wait,
Cannes
when
too
is
right
Cannes?
now.
Like the actual film
June?
festival? Because I was like, are they going to shoot it when it's actually?
No, Cannes is
that'd
in
be
June.
impossible.
They might capture some things if they're
Yeah.
still filming at that
Because
time.
remember,
but
like, what was that Ocean's 13? When
Yes.
they did and they actually filmed the Met Gala stuff. Like,
I checked the weather though because I was like, what's it like there right now? Because it shut down. It doesn't really open. Probably mid-April or end of April it'll open up again for guests. Probably end of April. Weather's fucking nice right now.
Is
It's like
it?
75 degrees. So they got shut down
it's Nice.
filming in Cannes. Like that's sick.
Did you catch that pun?
Yeah, it's Nice. Yeah.
Thanks.
God, sorry, I can't find the exact. I just saw the TikTok and I should have saved it. I saw it last night that had the exact
Description of him.
excerpt of what he. Oh.
Phoebe Dynevor, lucky
Wait,
guy.
hold on. I think I got it.
Oh my God, you really are crushing hard.
He does
I
look.
do like Phoebe Dynevor a lot.
Oh.
Does the description match Noah a little bit better?
Yeah, it actually does a little bit.
Ooh.
Wait,
Ah,
what? For
maybe.
what? The book?
Yeah. I am on the edge of my
Okay,
seat.
olive skin, cheekbones, strong cheekbones,
All right, you lost me there.
crooked mouth, and a husky voice.
Okay, this is
Messy,
yeah.
dark hair.
What?
Yeah,
This is not.
that's how you describe Augustus Everett, which are no descriptive terms I would use for Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Wait, you
No,
don't-
quite
wait,
literally
I
the
feel like
opposite.
everything. I feel like what do you mean?
Olive skin,
Olive
messy, dark
skin's
hair.
Olive skin's the only thing I feel like he
Husky
couldn't pull.
voice.
I mean, he puts on a voice.
Olive
You
skin,
kinda just like a-
messy dark
you-
hair,
you-
husky
Can
voice.
Yeah,
he just make
like
his hair dark
every
and mess it up?
Bones.
Every fan casting was like so
he's got
drastically different.
cheekbones.
You know who people really wanted, and I saw this all over TikTok, was the guy that is from Game of Thrones. Or was he in Game of Thrones? No, not House of the Dragon. And then he was in Task. The
What's his name?
Fabian Frankel.
Fabian Frankel.
That's
you know
his
the guy
name?
from he was the cop who was working with the
Oh
who was
yeah,
working
yeah,
with
yeah.
the drug dealers.
Oh,
he's
that's
good.
That's perfect casting.
Olive skin,
Olive
messy dark
skin,
hair.
Messy dark hair.
Yeah, people. That's I will say that was the overwhelming consensus on Book Talk from what I saw was that people were really rooting for him. So it's like you look at that compared to Patrick Schwarzenegger, it's
I'm
a drastic
blown
difference.
away.
And people are and here's the thing, I will say like a little unfair to Patrick Schwarzenegger because
He got the role.
he did, and here's the thing, like we have to get past the White Lotus thing. That's what I think people are stuck on. Cause it's like, and we joked about this when the show came out. I was like, oh, you're kind of stuck being like, are you stuck in that role where people are always going to remember you for your White Lotus
looking
character?
at pictures of Patrick Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
because I'm like, I've never read this book, but I'm just as up in arms. I think with them. Just and
it's polar opposite of what the book
That's
says.
what it is, and it's not the white. I don't see the White Lotus like it's an actor. Like he can.
Yes,
do-
right.
But I
there
get
are people
what
going,
are saying.
where you're casting the fucking frat boy brother fucker as our Gus Everett?
Frat boy brother fucker.
I just made that up.
Oh my God.
In so many words,
No,
that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Frat boy, incest storyline, White
brother
Lotus.
fucker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 Well, when you say it like that.
When you say
they
it like
can't
that, you're like,
cast him.
yeah,
White Lotus
you
is
can't
one of those
move
shows
past
where I
that.
feel
But I'm
like
like,
it
yeah, he was
passes.
acting. He
Yeah.
was he was just reading the lines he was given.
Right. And I just feel like it's just like the characteristics don't match, but maybe they'll dye his hair and
Yeah, I know.
I don't
It's like a
know.
little bit like it's like anti-nepotism when he's not getting this role because of that, but everyone's like annoyed because you're like, oh, Patrick Schwarzenegger is gonna play this guy. You know?
Yeah. Was his audition that good?
They allegedly went through a lot of people. And Phoebe Dynevor, he must have good chemistry with her, despite everyone saying like siblings are dating, which I also totally
Wait,
see.
what? You think they look alike?
Yeah, I really. If you see their pictures
Wow.
side by side, they could totally be siblings.
That's a good call.
Yeah. It's a
Ooh.
major siblings are dating when you see them next to each other.
Shit. They have like the same like mouth, nose.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
like they really look like they could be related.
Okay, well, you know what? I see what people are saying, but I think they got to give it a chance, right? Like we got
I
to
know.
just
I
watch
think it's just like assumptions about Patrick Schwarzenegger as a person that they're like that they can't get past.
Oh.
You know. Which is like we don't really no one really knows him that way.
I feel like we
but-
don't know anything
No, I
about
know.
Patrick
I know.
Schwarzenegger.
The search for this Deadline wrote the search for Gus was an extensive process that took place over many months, and while initially he was a dark horse candidate and an unexpected choice, Schwarzenegger's tape and chemistry read with Dynevor blew away filmmakers and the studio.
Boo. If you blow away
I know. I
the
mean, if your
execs-
audition is that good, where they're like, "Shit, he doesn't quite fit the description that we were going for, but he was that good, we have to cast him."
like,
I'm trying to keep an open mind, but my God, when I first saw this, I did agree with everybody. I was like, wait 1 second. This is just so not who I was
but
picturing.
they're clearly like, we just can't get him off our mind.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
read was
Yep.
so good.
Yep.
His beach
Yep.
read was that good.
Yep.
Last topic, I assume you were fired up about this. Ticketmaster was found to be, I don't even know. What does this even mean? What does this even
what does it
mean, though,
mean?
I don't
going
know.
forward?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? It just, they have found that they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
But what does that mean for everybody who's spent all their money on these tickets and have waited in these queues and everything?
Probably.
Nothing?
Here's the thing. Probably nothing.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing, but it will be changed for the future.
And that's what matters.
And that's what matters.
Yeah,
What does
that
that
is-
mean?
that is true.
Like tickets are gonna have to be put out. On
I think that they might have to separate as a company.
Ooh.
Like Live Nation and Ticketmaster, they're a monopoly that you got to break up the monopolies.
But if Live Nation and Ticketmaster separate, does that actually change that much?
I think so. Here, so a New York jury ruled on Wednesday that Live Nation and its Ticketmaster unit operated as an illegal monopoly, handing dozens of states an important legal win against the ticketing giant. The states in the civil case accused Live Nation of stifling competition, limiting consumer choice, and driving up ticket prices for concertgoers. Here's the thing: Live Nation, it's like you go on tour. Live Nation runs all these venues. You can't use anything else but Ticketmaster to sell tickets because Live Nation owns Ticketmaster. If they're not together, you can use some of these other like ticketing distributors who will fairly sell tickets. Live Nation reached a deal with the Department of Justice in March to pay $280 million to states that sued the company over its practices. However, a coalition of more than 30 states rejected the federal settlement and vowed to move forward with litigation, with New York Attorney General Tisha James describing the suit as an effort to, quote, restore fair competition to the live entertainment industry. As part of the March agreement with the Justice Department, Ticketmaster was required to sell at least 13 of its amphitheaters and enable third parties to use its technology platform to sell tickets. Now a judge could eventually reject the settlement in light of the ruling on the state's complaint. Ticketmaster has long clashed with artists, including Pearl Jam, which filed an anti-monopoly complaint against the business in the 1990s. Ticketmaster also famously ignited a backlash in 2022 for its handling of ticket sales for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Live Nation Entertainment owns or has an equity interest in hundreds of venues around the U.S., which it also operates and for which it controls bookings. Live Nation put out a statement on Wednesday saying, the jury's verdict is not the last word on this matter. Pending motions will determine whether the liability and damages ruling stand. And of course, they'll try and appeal and all those things and do all that. they're going to come up with some crazy number that's like, oh, you owe all the states this amount of money for.
And what are the states doing with that money? Can they send
Well,
that
I
my
think
way?
it's like people are in part of the class action lawsuits. The judge in the case will now determine the total damages amount and penalties, according to California Attorney General Rob Bonta's office, which is part of the lawsuit. In the face of dwindling antitrust enforcement by the Trump administration, this verdict shows just how far states can go to protect our residents from big corporations that are using their power to illegally raise prices and rip off Americans, he said. New York jury found that Ticketmaster overcharged customers in 22 cents by an average of $1.72 per ticket.
That's all?
That doesn't seem like a lot.
That doesn't seem like that much of an overcharge.
Yeah. If a judge ordered the company to issue refunds, it could result in Live Nation owing consumers hundreds of millions of dollars.
Okay, so they owe hundreds
But
of
it's
millions
like,
of
okay,
dollars.
does
but it's
everyone gets $1.72
Everyone
back?
gets
I don't know.
Isn't it hundreds of dollars they've been overcharging?
Live Nation and
I buy a lot
Ticketmaster.
of tickets.
Yeah, Live Nation and Ticketmaster could also be forced to divest concert venues or even to break up. So that's like what I was saying. It's
Oh
like,
my God,
you
a
can't
breakup?
you can't run the venues and sell the tickets for them.
Fair.
Which is where it was.
Damn.
That's how we felt.
All right, well,
Yeah.
Listen, you said a lot of words that I
I
You
know,
know what?
it's a
I
lot
don't know
of-
if I
it's
have
a
any
lot-
more clarity than I did
It's a lot of
minutes ago,
it's a
but
lot
I'm
of
not
legal.
quite
It's a lot
sure
of jargon.
I even know.
we
even after
we don't
that.
know and they don't know because it's still ongoing. It's
Yeah.
like it's small increments of wins, and like this is a win.
Can they appeal this?
Yeah, talk
Yeah,
about
of
small
course.
increments.
So they'll probably- it's
172
gonna
is a
take
small
forever.
increment. That's
Yeah.
not a big increment.
No.
Like, we're talking about, a lot more than that.
Well, Live Nation, yeah, it is a lot, and obviously, plenty of people will be like, "Well, I paid
$1,000.
far more than that." No, it's gonna go like this because Live Nation is gonna appeal or fight back in some way, and they'll go back and forth for forever, and maybe nothing will happen. But at least this is a small win a small win of recognition that yes, you were and are screwing over millions of people who are trying to go see concerts.
Yeah. All right, that wraps up the topics.
Beat Ria and Fran is presented by State Farm. Sure, being an expert at celeb trivia is pretty impressive. You know what's even more impressive? Being smart about saving money for your dream home or a sweet new ride. And a great way to do that is saving when you choose to bundle home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 215, and we are joined by Molly and Delainey. Not only are they co-workers, but they're friends before work. They went to college together,
pals.
and they are ready to play. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We are pumped to play. It is 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest will go first. Oh, we each get our own guess. We alternate between teams for guesses. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is Grease.
Grease.
Classic.
Oh, gee, first
Fantastic.
one.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was another one.
Yeah, Grease too.
Oh, there's Grease too. Yeah.
All right, so one of you will go first.
Yep.
I'm gonna say tie.
Yeah,
88.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh shit.
I'll do
Ria?
92.
Oh,
You're not bad.
Sorry.
It's okay. 92. What's yours, Ria?
It should be very high, but I'm going to guess 63.
Yeah, I'm going to say 70.
63 is the closest. 65.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a shame.
I feel like we had to watch that in school, and that was the only time I watched it.
Oh, I never watched it in school. I watched it at
Grease
home
at
all the
school?
time.
Little,
Yeah.
It's like a little
Risque.
risque.
I don't know if I'd ever
Yeah.
choose to watch it like on my own, but I remember watching it. So, okay. Question number 1 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Lauren from Fort Worth. Who played the president's daughter in Corey in the House?
Is this us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madison.
I have no clue.
Madison Pettis.
Is that her name?
Yeah, final answer.
Correct.
Nice. Oh, the little girl.
Yes.
She's not little. She's not little anymore. And when
Yeah,
you
but
see,
she'll always be little in our
No,
eyes.
but like when you see her, you're like,
grew
you're not
up.
little. Yeah.
Okay, 1-0 Ria and Fran. Question number 2 to Molly and Delainey. Shout out Natalie from Philly. Matt Damon and Jessica Chastain are in 2 space-related movies together. Name the 2 movies.
2 space movies.
Space.
Matt Damon, he was in like, what was it called?
Interstellar.
No, not Interstellar. No. Was it The Martian? Is he?
Yes.
The
Yes.
Martian, and then
15 seconds.
what's the other?
I have no idea.
I only know one. I know one. The
Not Gravity,
Martian.
because that's
No.
no.
Think of another one. Say it out.
All right, time is up.
The Martian and Interstellar.
Correct.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, it just throw out 2 space movies
Yeah.
and
Space movies the
back-
fastest you can go.
Back-to-back years, 2014 and
Yeah. It's also like you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was good.
You remember each of them individually for each movie.
I remember when I first watched Interstellar and when Matt Damon came, I was like, what is like...
I've
Yeah,
never
you
seen
forgot
it.
about
Well,
Damon.
oh, so that's spoiled. Because it's like the
Interstellar's so good.
most random... It's like more than halfway through the movie
Yeah.
he like appears.
Really? Yeah, no, I've never seen it.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
All right, tied up at 1. Question number 3 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Mackenzie from Milwaukee and Baby Brooks, who was cooking up in her belly at the Milwaukee live show in October.
Oh, nice.
She said, we shouted to Wes that someone with kids was a red flag, but turns out he was the red flag.
True.
Damn. She got her question in and a flame.
Nice.
All right, name the actor that appears in all of the following movies. Horrible Bosses 2, Don't Worry Darling, Into the Woods.
Don't worry, darling. Into the woods.
15 seconds.
I can't think of anything like else. I don't think I've never seen Horrible Bosses 1 or 2. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh, I'm blanking because
I'm gonna guess James Corden. Final answer.
Incorrect.
See and Don't Worry, Darling.
No,
Oh.
but he's just in Into the Woods.
Is it,
Is it?
what's his name? Like Nick or something like that? No.
I have no idea.
I don't know. The only person I can think who else is in that movie is like Olivia Wilde, right?
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde.
Incorrect. Chris Pine.
We were talking about him
Chris
yesterday.
Pine.
That's who I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of the name.
Damn. I totally couldn't think of any other guy that was in Don't Worry, Darling
Spit
besides
gate.
Harry Styles.
Yeah,
Literally.
no,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Behind Harry
damn, how
Styles.
could I forget?
All right. Question number 4, and this is to Molly and Delaney. It's still tied up at 1. Shout out Mackenzie from Milwaukee again. I'm not going to read the whole extra stuff this time.
That's fair.
What fruit scent does Sabrina Carpenter say her air freshener is in her song House Tour?
I'm singing it in my head.
I have no clue.
Strawberry.
Sure.
Strawberry.
Incorrect. Ria and Fran.
I have no clue. I actually don't really think I know any other words besides the chorus because that's just what you see played on
That's all I have.
social media. Because that's that like 20 seconds. What is
15
it? An air
seconds.
freshener?
Yeah.
Green apple?
5 seconds.
I mean,
Why
you know,
not?
any guess is
Yeah,
good right
yeah.
now. Green apple.
Incorrect. Pineapple.
Oh,
She says the
dang.
That makes a lot of sense.
The pineapple air freshener is my
Shit.
favorite kind. Okay. Still tied at 1. And this is question number 5 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Annie from Chicago.
Isn't it weird how your brain does that?
Yeah.
It's like it knows something, but it's not that, right? It's like green apple, but it's pineapple, you know? Like your brain knows it's like something close, but it's
Oh,
not
you
quite.
think that's why you say green apple?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think like your brain just
'Cause
like
I mean, it's, yeah, it rhymes
you get
the
what I'm
same.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out Annie from Chicago. What is the name of the basketball team in Running Point? The Los Angeles blank.
Fuck, I forget.
Something is it something like sort of bear? But it has to be like an L, right?
Like a No, not necessarily.
15 seconds.
I can't remember.
Bear crawlers? I don't know.
5 seconds.
I don't know. The bear crawlers. Final answer.
Incorrect. Shocking.
Should we go with something there?
I feel like I don't know with stars like popping into my brain.
Star.
Yeah, like the stars. I don't think that's right though.
Sure. Stars.
Incorrect.
answer?
The Los Angeles Waves.
Waves.
The bear crawlers.
Yeah.
Close.
Bear
Close.
Close. Very close.
Stars would also make
Bears
sense.
and waves are all the same.
There are a lot
Very
of-
close.
I guess there are a lot of bears in L.A. I
It's
don't
just,
know.
you
maybe
know,
not.
any guess would have been good when you don't know it.
Yeah. I like that you were like, not just the Los Angeles Bears, but
Right.
the Los Angeles Bear crawlers.
She added crawlers. I went, okay.
I don't know. It felt right.
All right, question number 6, still tied up at 1. This is to Molly and Delainey. Shout out Kylie, but I've never seen that spelling. It's K-I-L-E-Y from Chicago.
K-I-L-E-Y? Kylie.
No, but Kylie
Never
would
heard
be.
that.
I've always seen K-Y-L-I-E.
Oh, I know a bunch.
Really?
I know Kylie spelled that way, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
First for me as well.
In Friends, when Monica asked Joey to borrow money and not tell Chandler, what lie does Joey tell Chandler the money is for?
Shit. This is not what the money is for. I know this too.
Yeah. I have no clue.
10
No clue.
seconds.
For cooking classes? I know that's not right. Just Monica's a chef.
Incorrect.
I just started my Friends rewatch 2 nights ago. I'm at the very beginning. This
Yes.
is later season. Because it's for Joey.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
I honestly don't have any idea. Acting classes. Final answer.
Incorrect. Monica, he said Monica's boob job.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's funny.
All right.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, good episode.
All right, we hit a cold streak here. Still tied up at
Yep.
1.
Yeah.
Question number 7 to Ria Fran. Shout out Lauren from Fort Worth. On Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Andy always has a sports team hat and paraphernalia right behind him. What city is it from?
Is this us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
He's a St. Louis guy.
It's through
I
and
don't know
through.
if I knew that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he bonds so much with Tom
Yeah.
Sandoval.
Oh, he's from St. Louis. Okay, 2-1, Ria
And
Fran.
Russ.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Wes is from St. Louis. Oh, for some reason I thought he was from Milwaukee because he was like,
Missouri.
yeah. Okay, 2-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 8 to Molly and Delainey. Shout out Erica from Connecticut. In Entourage, who is the celebrity that gets into a car accident with Eric E?
Is this us?
No.
That's you.
I literally just watched this show too.
I know. You know it.
I can't think of it.
What celebrities were in Entourage?
A lot.
15 seconds.
Okay, throw one out.
Trying to remember a girl's name. I can't remember.
5 seconds.
Say something.
Paris Hilton.
Answer.
Incorrect.
It's Anna Faris. Final answer.
Correct. And then they like have a little.
I would not have
Yeah,
gotten that at
but
all.
really, like, she wants him to manage him, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember her boyfriend sucked.
Sucked.
Yeah. Okay, 3-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 9. And this is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Ashley from Pittsburgh. Name this year. The final episode of Full House airs. The song Waterfalls by TLC is released. And the first Toy Story is released.
1999? 1998?
Last episode of Full House.
I feel like it's 98.
15 seconds.
First Toy Story movie. I feel like 98 too.
All right.
Yeah, go 98.
A 1998 final answer.
Incorrect. It's Molly Delainey.
It's 96. It's
Felt good about
95 through
that.
97.
Really? I think
No.
no.
What should I say? Pick a number. 5, 6, or 7.
7.
97.
Incorrect. 95.
Oh.
Ooh, earlier than
That
I
was
thought.
close.
Wow, the first Toy Story came out before I was born. That's
I knew it was
crazy.
early.
You know what else happened that year? I was born.
Big year.
Big year.
Big year.
And TLC, Waterfalls is my hangover song too, so
Oh.
makes sense.
Helps you get through the morning.
It really does. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have thought
Soothing.
Yeah,
It is.
sure.
It is soothing.
DraftKings Casino is changing the game with Flex Spins. New and exclusive Flex Spins let you choose how to use your spins across more than 100 slots. New players play $5 and get 1,500 Flex Spins. Claim 50 spins a day for 30 days. Then you choose how to play across your favorite games like Huff and More Puff, Cash Eruption, and more. I love the DraftKings Casino. Love playing on my phone. Sometimes I'll hop on the stream. And with these Flex Spins, it makes it even more exciting. So download the app now and sign up with code CHICKS to claim 1,500 Flex Spins on your choice of slots. The crown is yours in partnership with DraftKings Casino.
3-1 still. Ria Fran. This is question number 10 to Molly and Delainey. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
What is your position on the role of government in supporting innovation in the field of biotechnology?
Well, Dean, I'm glad that you asked that
Actually,
question.
I'd like to jump in and take that one, Jimmy, if you don't mind. Recent research has shown that empirical evidence for globalization of corporate innovation is very limited. And as a corollary, the market for technologies is shrinking. As a world leader, it's important for America to provide systematic research grants for our scientists.
Thinking Oppenheimer for no reason.
I have no clue. Spit something out.
Oppenheimer?
Incorrect.
Was it Clooney?
The actor is on the tip of my tongue.
Don't Look Up?
Would he give us another question of Don't Look Up? He just gave us
I
that
don't know,
recently.
he did, yeah. I couldn't really place any of the voices.
Oh. Damn it.
10 seconds.
Some sort of hearing happening.
Time is up.
Well,
Please
guys, Don't
tell
Look
me,
Up.
please tell
Final
me.
answer.
Old School. That's Will Ferrell.
Yes!
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Old School.
Yeah.
Not even close.
And that
Damn.
was Jeremy Piven.
Yes,
At the
that was
beginning.
on the tip of my tongue. Dang it.
It is funny. It's Oppenheimer. I mean,
Yeah.
if you didn't
And
know,
we're
then
close
you
to
do
Old School.
think, yeah. Okay, it is still 3-1 Ria Fran. This question.
Some all-time guesses from us this game.
This question is to Ria
These are
Fran.
hard.
Shout out Emily from Michigan. In a season 5 episode of The King of Queens, Arthur reignites his addiction to what common drugstore item?
Nasal spray? I don't know. I'm just going to say nasal spray. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
All right,
King
4-1.
of Queens.
King
Question-
of Queens, Entourage.
Yeah, this is a Ria game.
Yeah. Question number 12, and this is to Molly and Delainey. Shout out Allie from North Carolina. On season 4 of Real Housewives of New Jersey, Melissa's storyline included her aspiring singing career and a live performance of her debut song. What was the name of the song?
On display.
Yes.
On display.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct.
Nice.
Each and
Yeah.
every day.
They each had their moment, you know?
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Okay.
Recording studio.
Yep.
4-2, Ria Fran. Question number 13 to Ria Fran. Shout out Natalie from Philly. Name all of the Taylor Swift albums that have title tracks.
What does that mean? Title
The
track?
Like
name of the album
the
is a
name
song.
of the album is a song.
Oh, okay. So Lover definitely does.
Lover, Red.
Red.
Um,
Folklore? No? Okay.
Lover, Red.
15 seconds.
Fearless.
The Life of a Showgirl.
Yes.
5 seconds.
We don't know how many.
No,
That's would have been a help.
it would.
You just have to say how many.
I
So just say
think that's it. Those
5.
ones. That's all we got.
Incorrect.
Those.
Right. Lover.
Speak now, fearless.
Speak now. Fearless. Lover. Red.
Life of a showgirl.
Life of a Showgirl. Evermore is a song, right?
Yeah.
Evermore is folklore song?
No.
15 seconds.
All right, what was it again? Speak now. Fearless. Red. Lover. Evermore.
Life of a
Life of a Showgirl.
6.
6, yeah.
6.
Incorrect. You forgot one. The Tortured Poets Society. Or
Tortured
Department.
Poets
Tortured
Society.
Poets
I
Department.
forgot
Yeah.
about that song.
7 total.
7 total.
All right. Question number 14. And you guys need to get the final 2 right to send it to overtime. And this is to Molly and Delainey. Shout out Mackenzie from Milwaukee and Baby Brooks again. What actual actor thanked Sal Saperstein first at the Golden Globes in the show The Studio?
What actual actor?
Like real life actor.
Real life actor? Who's friends with Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen. Final answer?
Incorrect.
Dave Franco.
Was he the first one?
I don't know. It's just.
Because I
I'm
gotta
just
remember
guessing.
him or Adam Scott.
Oh.
But I don't remember who was the first one. I just
might have been
Adam
Adam
Scott
Scott.
was definitely in the
15
mix.
seconds.
Maybe Adam Scott.
Yeah, let's go Adam Scott. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Wow.
Remember, he said he slept on his couch for like
Mm-hmm.
6
Yes.
months. Okay, that seals the victory.
Nice.
Woo!
5-2. We'll do the final question. And this is to Ria Fran. Shout out Lauren from Indianapolis. After starring on The Hills, what was the name of Whitney Port's spin-off show?
The City.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Correct.
Woohoo!
Great show.
We picked up steam in the end.
Yeah.
6-2 final score.
Yes. I'm sorry,
little
girls.
lull.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
celebrating
okay.
right in front of your face, but I'm happy to win, you know?
Hey, 2's not bad.
2 is not bad. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for playing, though. Thank you for answering the call last minute.
Yes,
'cause
thank
just
you
did
guys so much.
So
Cut the
thank you
whole
so
line. You
much.
cut the whole
Seriously,
line.
don't tell anyone.
Right. But thank
We
you so
won't.
much. And we'll send you some merch. So send over your address and size and we'll get that
Yes.
sent to you.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you. Nice
Thank
meeting
you
you guys.
guys.
Bye.
All right.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you. We love you. We do love you, but we hope you have an amazing weekend. We love you so very much, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? 2 chicks getting paid in reality checks. You can find them at the gym, it's not even